Hello and welcome, my name is XLK and I'm happy to say that Libram Paladin is back. There are two different lists out there, Libram Paladin and Secret Libram Paladin. But today we're taking a look at Secret Libram Paladin since it's a bit more straightforward and it shares a lot of cards with other Paladin decks in the meta. Libram Paladin is all about using cards like Elder Attendant and Elder Truthseeker to reduce the cost of your Librams, such as Libram of Wisdom and Libram of Hope. When you hit the late game, you play Lady Liadrin and you get all of your Librams back. For your mulligan, you want to go for Elder Attendant, Knight of Anointment, Murger McGurgle, Sword of the Fallen, Alliance Bannerman, and Elder Truthseeker. If you find a Sword of the Fallen, you can keep a Northwatch commander, since they curve out perfectly, and it lets you draw cards and pull out secrets of your deck every turn. And you always keep Blademaster Samuro in aggressive matchups. The deck is pretty straightforward. You want to buff your minions with Libram of Wisdom and control the board. But there are a couple of things to keep in mind. Libram of Wisdom is one of the most powerful tools in the deck. It will always come back to your hand whenever a buffed minion dies. Use it on weak minions to trade, get it back and put it on a new weak minion, and do it all over again for a smooth board clear. Blademaster Samuro is also a great buff target for both your Libram of Wisdom and Hand of Adal. You want to use your Libram of Wisdom as much as possible, especially when the cost is reduced to 0, since it will reduce the cost of your Devout Pupil every time a minion gets buffed. And using the Wisdoms a lot will increase the value of your Lady Liadrin, since she will give you back 1 Wisdom per Wisdom casted. Libram of Hope is one of your most powerful cards, since it will always give you a big heal and a big minion with both Taunt and Divine Shield. You want to try to use at least one of them before you play Lady Liadrin, since you wanna get some hopes back from her. Keep in mind that if you have played all copies of your Elder Attendant and Elder Truthseeker, your hope will be reduced to 3 mana, which means that you can play Lady Liadrin on turn 10 and immediately play a hope to survive the round. And try to keep count on how many Libram of Wisdoms you have played, since you can sometimes hit an early lethal when you play Lady Liadrin. And that's about it for Secret Libram Paladin. Buff your cards with Wisdom, take control of the board, heal with Hope, and get it all back with a fat Lady Liadrin in the late game. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying these games that are in a bit of a higher rank than usual. I'm trying my best to practice new decks as well as staying on this rating. You guys are always a big motivation for me. The support really pushes me to always do my best to bring you guys the best possible content. Thank you. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, enjoy the games. Libram Paladin is back and it's good. I'm having a ton of fun with it. It's like old times, just pushing it with Libram Paladin, having a good time. I really like it. I mean, this kind of works out, but I don't think I need this Wisdom right now. I would much rather get like a Murger McGurgle or a Sword of the Fallen, but we keep both of the Attendant and the Bannerman. But yeah, finally! Some Libram Paladin. It's one of my all-time favorite decks. It's super cool. It's one of those... Let's just play the Attendant. It's one of those control-ish... I know that people are talking... Like, it's a lot of, like, drama surrounding the deck archetypes, like control, aggro, and combo right now. But I think that this is a control deck. We just... want a hero power here since we don't have anything. Yeah, so, but I usually don't really like control too much, but there's just something about Libram Paladin that I really like. And what I like with it is that your win condition, like tossing out those hopes and getting them back, at least you get to swing, right? You get to swing for 8, which is a ton of fun for me. I just like feeling aggressive, even though the deck isn't like the most aggressive deck out there. But against the Demon Hunter, we want to be aggressive. And we want to get Oh My Yogs to screw him over. We just go Bannerman here. Obviously, the best play. Next turn, I think we're actually hitting the Bannerman and then we go Knight of Anointment. Then we have a huge board. I think this is going to be a pretty long game. But long games are good for us. I go my Dirty Devout Pupil, the only non-golden card in this deck. I'm thinking about crafting it golden. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about making a golden hunter deck, but it's gonna take all of my dust, so we'll see about that. But yeah, there's not much to say about our next turn. We probably just go Bannerman and Knight of Anointment. And what we're hoping to get is probably something like a Sword of the Fallen would be good, or another Truthseeker. Let's just go. Oh, we got the other Truthseeker. This is actually insane. Okay. Now we're getting some Wisdoms, maybe? Oh, Hope. Perfect. Alright. I have a good feeling about this game. It's so good that the Knight of Anointment can draw you Hope. So it can draw you either Hope, Hand of a Doll, or Libram of Wisdom. Alright. Trading those Vipers. And that's it. It's the first part, I think. Man, Demon Hunters. People really love Demon Hunter in High Legend. I'm getting used to playing against them, but you kind of have to lean back and not do anything because you just gotta watch them do their thing. Okay, let's go. So we have to think a little bit about placement here. I think it's better to put it here. Because if he wants to clear here, he's gonna hit my good target and some bad, right? And let's just buff. I don't really care. Let's make a big boy. Oh! It's so much damage. Are we even going to get to the Hope? So we kind of want to start. It's actually good if he kills my Knight of Anointment, so I can get the Libram of Wisdom back, so I can put it on another minion, so this can get bigger, right? Oh, I should have played this Truth Seeker. It's way bigger. It's a little bit bigger, but I'm placing them on different sides. I think, like, it looks like we're just crushing him, but I think this guy is gonna get some healing off here. Actually, like, they usually get, since this is kind of a slow deck, or like slower, they will usually go to full one time at least. Okay, this is good. This will draw us Varian. Kinda wish it would be Liadrin. Let's think here for just a second. I'm thinking Truth Seeker, Galloping Savior, since it's probably gonna proc, and then Libram of Wisdom. I just kind of want to buff with Wisdom as much as possible. And we might actually just go for the Hope next turn. Actually, so if he clears this, we can go for Hope. Like, we just heal our face. We buff it once, and then we play the Devout Pupil. Then we have so... Ew! Man. Nothing wrong with Glide, man. Oh! Okay. We can do this. Ah, it lost the buffs. Okay. Sword of the Fallen into Northwatch Commander into McGurgle. And I really want to put McGurgle in the middle of them since he has Divine Shield. I could just go for this. It's gonna be good to get all of my Omayogs out, so I kinda like this. Let's just get that Omayog. Then we wanna draw. We don't wanna accidentally draw another Omayog from this. So good Knight of Anointment, we can draw a Hope again. And we place this in the middle, so if he uses Fellscream Blast or whatever, it's gonna hit the Divine Shield. And then we smack him hard. 11 HP. Don't forget about Glide like I did. Okay, that's really good because it just sucks up a ton of his mana. Okay, I don't think he has a taunt minion. Yes! We didn't get to do any fun stuff, I guess, but we kind of got to play on curve and do what this deck does really well. Libram Paladin is just so cool, and it's really good as well, so I'm just happy to see it back. It's one of my all-time favorites. I think this is a pretty good start. We obviously don't want to keep the Omayog, but if we get like an Attendant, it's gonna be good. Okay, Pupil. That might come in handy against a Hunter. Like, Hunters are absolutely beasts right now. Speaking of... Okay, we can just put down the Savior, I guess. Yeah, let's go for it. But yeah, I don't understand why people think that Paladin is boring. I think that Uther has always served me well. I think Paladin is always cool. It's almost always one of my favorite classes. Okay, we just drop the Sword of the Fallen. So this guy's quest, I have no idea how this plays out, but I think we are favored because we have so much healing. Whenever something is kind of dependent on just dealing damage with like spells and stuff, and not too quickly, then you're gonna be good. Let's just get the Bannerman down. It's gonna help him progress his quest a little bit, but it's fine. We don't swing, obviously. So next turn we can try to draw with the Knight of Anointment. We can try to draw a Wisdom. Wisdom would be nice to get the reduction going on Devout Pupil. Okay, so he actually got kind of a good card. What did he try to play? Tracking? I mean, we just clear that, I think. Oh, good, we got the Wisdom. That's so good. That's so good. We just go wide here, I think. So we're probably gonna get a hope, hopefully. Hope for the hope. Yes, that's a hope. It's just reassurance to have it. We could go Hand of a Doll here. We could go Wisdom. I kind of like the Wisdom for no particular reason. Here we go. But you know, it's good to start bouncing it, getting it back, being able to buff the Devout Pupil, but I think he might come down next turn anyways. We don't have any reduction yet for our Libram, so we just need to hit that because our hand is so good. So I think we're doing Hand of a Doll soon. That's both of our Oh My Yogs, which is good. So we can't kind of rely on trying to luck out with an Oh My Yog later. This is deal 2 damage to everything. So we can buff something out of range. Or we could just let our board die and play the Pupil. I don't like that. If it's Freezing Trap, we can't attack with this because we want to get the Libram back. So I'm thinking that we buff this to 3. It's super important that we hit with this one. There we go. Now we get the Libram back, which is really nice. And I think we play it instead of the Reinforce. Now this is nice and cheap, and we have a bunch of buffs for Liadrin, and he's probably gonna clear off this now. Yeah. But still, really good. We might just go Devout Pupil and the other Wisdom, or like play the Wisdom on it. I think it's good. But yeah, you absolutely don't want your Wisdoms to get sent back to the hand, so you always play around Freezing Trap with Hunters. Okay. Can we do this? Okay, I think we can make a big turn here. Let's say we play this for 4. We're so close. Like, if we play this, we can buff it with both of these after we hit, but then we can't play the Pupil. I think we can go Pupil with Hand of a Doll here, or we could actually Reinforce and we go Reinforce Libram of Wisdom, but then I don't get to draw. We can Reinforce, go Hand of a Doll, I guess, and the Devout Pupil, but then I'm getting that Hand of a Doll on a hero power, which will... It's just gonna have 2 defense, which I don't like. So I think I'm just playing the Carriel Realm here. No. I think I'm just gonna do this. It's off curve, but I'm doing it anyways. Okay, good. I just wanted to draw. But yeah, that was kind of a hard turn, but I really didn't want to put like a Hand of a Doll on a Reinforce. That's why I did it. That's why I kind of like my curve got kind of bad there. Okay, so he's gonna kill this anyways, but hopefully it just ends the turn with playing something, so I can go Galloping Savior. But now we can also play the Carriel Realm here. I think that worked out pretty nicely. He's getting close to completing his quest. I don't think it's gonna matter, so we can kill this, which is really good for us. So we're gonna ram our Golden Legendary into his. Is there anything else we wanna do? I think this is really the... Like... We're gonna heal later. It's fine. We're gonna get that reduction going later. Let's go Carriel Realm. Trade. We go Attendant. And let's just Reinforce. And we just put the Wisdom on her. It's good. We could go Hope now. Which I think actually going Hope here might be the best. I don't think he's gonna burst me too much. Like, he doesn't have that many cards in his hand. Okay. However, we want to save ourselves from the marksman. Oh, that's so good, proccing the horse. Everybody forgets about it. One of the best cards. Good, I think we have to kill the Thalnos. Oh! Okay, let's think here for a second. We have to survive for a little bit. I don't want to heal yet. He's not gonna kill me next turn, I think. Let's reduce our Librams. But we're gonna have to survive for a little while here. Let's put the Divine Shield next to them. Buff her. This gives him a card, but I just gotta get that spell power off the board. We could draw like Samuro with this, which is really good, but I think that hope has to come down. So we have to hope next turn and then survive for one turn, play Liadrin again, and then on the turn afterwards we play that hope. But yeah, this is getting pretty dangerous, so we just kind of... Oh, yeah. We gotta hit him hard with the hope. That's good. Okay, this goes to our face every time. I think we might actually sacrifice our Samuro here. How does it... The Samuro won't die, right? So if we go 4, 5, 6... Like 4, 5, 6, I guess, if we want to keep something on the board. And then we go Samuro into the 1. 4. Let's trade this. Actually, I kind of want to keep this Divine Shield. Ooh! And then we go Samuro. It's gonna Frenzy kill everything. And where do I want my buff? I think I want it here because I just want to push damage when I have the opportunity to push. And I really want to draw another hope here, but because he's not a, like... I don't want him to kill me. We can't play the other hope this turn. Because we would have had to have used both of our attendants and both of our truth seekers for it. But we kind of want to keep the board clear here. I want to swing, but we have to play Liadrin. Like, I kind of want to go Varian, of course, but he's not gonna get rushed, so... Man. Yeah, I'm just clearing here, just to set up the other Libram. Oh, good. He didn't wait for 1, so he could get the Poisonous, which is really good. So now we can trade like this, this, and this, and play the Liadrin, and then just pray, right? Like 9, he can probably do it, but he needs card draw. Oh wow, that's really good. Ooh, heart is pounding. Okay, we get everything back, which is really good. Okay, we could play her. I think we don't need to play her. I think we can see what we draw first. Let's see here. How much damage do we have? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Am I 1 off? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm 1 off, so I need to trade here. That kind of sucks. Let's draw. Oh, I wish I had that before. Let's just make this as big as possible. Oh, it's 1 left. Okay. Don't kill me, dude. 1 off. That's tilting. Like, actually, just one mana off. But yeah, next turn we just kill him. This is good. It's a big hand, like big board. But I mean, 9 damage, it's not impossible for a hunter. But it's good that we have this other hope. Like, you feel so powerful with this deck when you kill your opponent. Okay, he just gotta clear. Actually, like, this is lethal. Yeah. Oh, 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 there we go. And that's Libram Paladin. Look at this, 1411. I love it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon. Peace.